Time Warner Cable Sportsnet presents the Time Warner Cable 600 here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, the longest race of the 2013 Phillips Nationwide Series Season 2. We're a go with your starting grid. And today, 40 laps around Charlotte Motor Speedway. Nick Duncan on the pole in the 32 Mike's Hard Lemonade Impala. Nearby Durham, North Carolina wants to get this race in for a win at his home track. Pace car is off. 40 laps around the Charlotte Motor Speedway here in Concord, North Carolina. And the Time Warner Cable Sportsnet 600. Time Warner Cable 600 is green here at Charlotte. Nick Duncan leads him off in turn number 1. Cameron Yates following suit behind him in the 55 on the inside line. They go off into turn number 2 now. Don't know what we're going to see because last season this race was run in the nighttime as Cameron Yates moves to the inside on Nick Duncan for the lead. We don't know what conditions are going to play out here with the sunshine because last season we ran in the nighttime. And a 3-wide drag race sees Cameron Yates leading the first lap here at Charlotte. Roger Bowman 93, Dustin Capps 10, Jackson Phillips 23, Inga Lomliana 25, Kenny Bale 11, Nick Duncan 32, Cole Daly in the 5, lead him down the back straightaway. Off into turn number 3, here comes Dustin Capps in the 10 car, and Jackson Phillips in the 23 car, trouble! Huge crash! One car up into the cash bench, Cameron, yes! And we're stacking them up on the front straightaway. Oh my goodness! I saw a lot of debris flying into the grandstands. Oh my gosh, folks! Think good thoughts, because we most likely will have injuries to drivers and fans here in this race. Catch fence suffered some damage. We're gonna get a replay. Folks, think good thoughts as you take a look at this. It's Inga Lomliana is going to start this one in the Kenny Bale. And look at Cameron Yates fly up and tear the catch bench all to pieces. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Look at him. He's upside down. Kenny Bale, he's going to get hit. He's going to go upside down. There he goes. Emily Ister. Oh man, folks, think good thoughts because the catch fence is damaged, debris flies into the fence, and we most likely will have injuries to fans and drivers. Let's go on board with Cameron Yates. And this is a slow motion onboard, folks. I say again, think good thoughts because a lot of debris flies into the grandstands. And look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he had Kenny Bale right under him. And think good thoughts, folks, because we will most likely have injuries to fans and drivers. Most importantly, the fans, because a lot of debris flies into the catch fence. Oh man, this is a terrible accident. I am speechless. Let's go on board with the 32 car of Nick Duncan. You see nowhere to go, man. Oh my gosh. Almost hit him. He suffers damage. Let's go on board with Ben Cannon. He somehow got through it. And this is going to happen right in front of him. He's way in the back, so that's going to help him. He sees the smoke and sees a car flying up. Pichu London comes out of nowhere and piles into this one. And he's getting woed up, and he somehow, someway picks his way through this wreck. Let's take a look from the turn 4 spectator cam. Oh my gosh. And folks, just think of thoughts because that was an awful looking wreck. Let's get back to the restart. And welcome back. It's going to be Dustin Capps, Jackson Phillips, Roger Bowman, Ken Johnson, Zach Corbett, Jack Richards, Sean Henley, Robert Piet, Zach Cole, and Diego Stingle Jr. right at your top 10. And folks, I hate to break it to you, but we do have injuries to fans I don't know the conditions on the drivers, especially Cameron Yes, because his car went into the catch fence and tore all the pieces. But the debris that went into the grandstands has injured a number of fans here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. So think good thoughts on the fans, and we will get any updates on the drivers as soon as we get it. Especially Cameron Yates. But Dustin Capps in the 10 is going to lead them down to the green. And going back to what I said, multiple injuries to fans. A lot of fans injured. Catch fence suffered severe damage that was repaired during the red flag period. And just think good thoughts, folks, because we have no updates on drivers as of now. But if we get any updates on drivers, we will certainly pass it along to you. Jackson Phillips now goes back to the point. Here comes Roger Bowman, 93. Zach Corbett, 2. Sean Henley, 87. Ken Johnson, 42. Noah Brown, 28. Cole Daly, 5. And, oh, trouble on the racetrack. Huge crash. Tyson Verlander and Richard Towns. Caution's out second time. We're going to get a replay. Alright, folks, this does not bring up the caution, surprisingly. The 3 of Austin Ogo gets turned by the 7 of Andy Timmons, gets a piece of the 31 of Jason Simmons. He's scraping against the wall, but here comes the 17 car Luke Walker to pile in. He gets turned by Richard Towns. Matt London gets a piece of it, but Richard Towns goes around on the front stretch grass. And Luke Walker involved in this one as well. He gets wall damage. And watch Tyson Verlander. Oh my gosh! And look at Anna Gregg somehow pick her way through that wreck. And Emily Easter had a car had Verlander right next to her. Let's take it on board with Anna Gregg. There's Verlander. She's all the way on the flat, almost on the flat, and gets whoa up just in the nick of time. Oh man, that's right aboard of Easter. This is going to be a bizarre onboard, but folks, take a look. Where did it go? Don't know. Let's get to the restart. And the lights are still on the pace car, so we're gonna take a minute to talk about some of the fans injured here. As far as I know, the number has increased to 18 fans injured, so that's all we have. Still no update on drivers, so we're thinking about them, and we're thinking good thoughts. Want to take a second to talk about the Phillips Cup Series. Really great series is this Phillips Cup Series, ladies and gentlemen. You should think about joining it. Like them on Facebook, facebook.com/Phillips Cup Series. Like us on Facebook as well, facebook.com/Phillips Nationwide Series. And Robert Piet has two really great series, actually, the Phillips Cup Series and the Starbucks Super Speedway Series. Two series that I'm happy to be a part of. And Robert Piet is happy to have the Phillips Nationwide Series on board. Last season, he was very ecstatic about the very first race. He told me it was the best race he saw so far. So Robert Piet continues to appreciate the Phillips Nationwide Series, and I appreciate the Phillips Cup Series and the Starbucks Super Speedway Series. Robert Piet gonna release some videos tonight, and we'll pause for the top 10 rundown here at Charlotte, presented by Coca-Cola. It's gonna be the 2 of Zach Corbett still leading this field. Then it's gonna be Roger Bowman, Sean Henley, Jackson Phillips, Dustin Capps, Zach Cole, Ken Johnson, Cole Daly, Robert Piet, Greg Anderson, your top 10. Going back to Robert Piet, Phillips Cup Series president, Starbucks Super Speedway Series president. Two really great series. I'm happy to be a part of. And honestly, I got 2 wins in that series. One in the final Countdown 600 here at Charlotte, and one in the KLM shootout at Daytona. And unfortunately, I won't be racing at Dover this weekend. Suffered an injury in the Extreme 500 at Zenjoltis. My sister will be relieving my duty for this race only. I will be back at the next race in my '09 LA Dodgers Chevy SS, and hope to get my second win in the Phillips Cup Series, because the KLM shootout does not count as a points paying race. So Robert Piet continues to do the Phillips Cup Series, and we continue to enjoy it. Pace car's off. Zach Corbett's going to lead him down to the green flag here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Green flag's in the air. We'll continue we'll continue for a minute. Phillips Cup Series, very great series, guys. Check it out over on Tasman Dutch and his main channel. I have the main channel and his and Tasman Dutch channel on my YouTube account, so go check that out. Phillips Cup Series, really great series. Starbucks Super Speedway Series, a really great series as well, guys. You should check it out. Jackson Phillips 23, Sean Henley 87 here. Gonna take the lead from Zach Corbett, and we got a gaggle of slow cars here on the racetrack. Don't think it's gonna play a factor in the race. We're gonna have to find out, as they're getting pretty racy up front. We got some 3 wide action here. Oh, hello, pace car. And Jackson Phillips 23, Dustin Capps 10. Jackson Phillips is gonna take the lead, but here comes Dustin Capps into 10 off turn number 4. It's going to be a drag race right to the line, but it's going to be Jackson Phillips hanging on by a nose to lead that lap. Now here comes Dustin Capps in the 10 to take the lead away. Noah Brown, Zach Cole is going to say, no sir, I want this lead. He's going to take it down the back straightaway. Cole Daly following suit behind, and they're 3 wide, about 2 rows deep. How are they going to make it through turns 3 and 4? How are they going to make it contact? Man, they are racing hard. We still got a long way to go, folks. 40 laps. They're racing like it's the last lap. Oh, I see contact. Woo, man, settle down, people. We got 40 laps here at Charlotte. They're racing like it's the last lap of Talladega. Here goes Robert Piet in the 6th. Oh, contact again, and still no crash. How are they racing like this? We didn't wake up at Talladega, did we? No, I just want to make sure that we didn't wake up at Talladega, because they're racing like it's the last lap. And we got trouble to call around. Zach Cole, the 28 back straightaway. Back straightaway, Zach Cole in the 28. Caution is out. 3rd caution. We'll get you a replay in just a second here. Billy Bishop gets the caution. We get a replay. Alright, I knew they couldn't last like this. Cole Daly scrapes the wall, gets a piece of Zach Cole here. Zach Cole goes hard in the wall here. He gets a piece of Deal Stiegel in the 20. Stiegel hits the wall hard. Then he's going to go and do a Tokyo-style drift to keep it off of the inside wall. So he gets the outside wall, but doesn't get the inside wall. Zach Cole gets a flat tire, does not hit the inside wall. He hits the outside wall, the outside wall, but not the inside wall, and we get the restart here at Charlotte. And welcome back. It's going to be Billy Bishop, Robert Piet, Dustin Capps, Greg Anderson, Ben Cannon, Ken Johnson, Zach Corbett, Jackson Phillips, Sean Henley, Dustin, Dom Katz, your top 10. So we got Dustin Capps running in 3rd, and Dom Katz rounding out your top 10. And Robert Piet having a strong run here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, looking to get his first win of Season 2 in the Phillips Nationwide Series. We hope the best for him. Hope the best for Robert Piet here. Still searching his first win of Season 2. As the pace car pulls off, Billy Bishop, your defending Charlotte winner here in the Time Warner Cable 600, will lead them down to the green flag here at Charlotte. We're back underway in the Time Warner Cable 600, presented by Coca-Cola. And folks, don't miss our next race, the Advocare 300 at Dover. The Advocare 300 at Dover, presented by Hell of a Good at the Dover International Speedway, or Dover International Raceway, whichever you want to call it. Don't miss the Advocare 300 at the Dover International Raceway here on Time Warner Cable Sportsnet. And that's the race that Joshua Michaels will join me with a very special guest, Alex Smith. Don't miss that, folks. Advocate 300, presented by Hell of a Good here on the Time Warner Cable Sportsnet. Greg Anderson, 27, Ben Cannon, 24, is going to look to take the lead here. And he's going on the inside here. Greg Anderson, 27, a little bit of 3 wide, a little bit of contact. And here we go, we got some 3 wide. We got some 4 wide, we got some contact, and we got trouble! I knew I couldn't hang on! We're stacking them up on the first stretch, car hard in the wall! Jason Simmons! And we're stacking them up on the front stretch. Emily Ister involved, Theo Stiegel involved, Zach Cole, Jason Simmons, Anna Gregg, and more. Caution number 4, we got a replay. Alright, folks, it's going to happen here with Sean Henley and Dom Camp. Sean Henley is going to turn your Phillips Customs President Robert Piet right around here, and they're going to go up and smack the safer barrier very hard. Jackson Phillips, an innocent victim, spinning in the grass, but he saves it. Now watch Jason Simmons. He's going to come in the picture somewhere right here, right there, and pound that wall hard. And the wall saves him from going over. And he's riding on the wall here. Zach Cole getting jacked up by Jack Richards and Austin Ogo. And Emily Ister. Her luck finally runs out. Gets involved. And this is from Jason Simmons' view. He's going to get jacked up by Jack Richards and pound that wall extremely hard. The wall saves him from going upside down. And it was actually Austin Ogo who jacks up Zach Cole. But Jack Richards jacks up Jason Simmons. Let's go on board here with the 24 car of Ben Cannon. This is going to happen right in back of him, and goodbye. Tough break. Tough break. Dom Cass misses it. We got a restart here. Welcome back. It's going to be Greg Anderson, Ben Cannon, Billy Bishop, Dustin Capps, Dom Capps, Ken Johnson, Jason Legger, Cole Daly, Zach Robinson, DJ Kirker. Your top 10 here. And Ben Cannon having a pretty good run here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Greg Anderson also having a pretty good day here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. So, 2 people that are having a dismal season are having great runs here. Jackson Phillips, last car on the lead lap. Greg Anderson has been with us since Season 1. Ben Cannon just joining us here for Season 2. So Ben Cannon, his rookie year, having a blast here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Going to look to take the win here at Charlotte. We still got a long way to go, folks. Fasten those seatbelts a little tighter here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Green flags in the air. Greg Anderson, 27, leads them down to the restart. And Ben Cannon here, preferred line, the inside line. Whichever line is moving though, but they're staying middle groove. That's where the most of the grip is at in the sunshine. And Ben Cannon poking the nose out. He's going to say, "Sir, you led enough. I want to take the lead now." And pace car. And Ben Cannon, for the first time, is going to lead a lap here at Charlotte. He gets those crucial 5 bonus points to skyrocket him in points. Billy Bishop, 54. Dustin Capps, Dom Capps, 16. Jason Legger, 40. Greg Anderson, 27. Ben Cannon, 24. Cole Daly, 5. Battling for the lead. Battling for second. And oh no, look out, trouble again on the front straightaway! Huge crash, people piling into each other again. Upside down goes Ben Cannon. Many cars. Oh man, Billy Bishop just had Ben Cannon land on him. Zach Cole is involved. Evelyn Lauder, Hayden Klein, Billy Bishop, Greg Anderson are involved. Here on the front stretch, caution is out. Nick Duncan involved as well. 5th caution, we get a replay. And Ben Cannon's luck finally runs out. So tough break here for Cannon. It's basically going to take out the leaders here. Almost. but the leader hangs on, so second on back gets taken out in this one. And Ben Cannon's gonna get jacked up here by Aveline Lauderer. Car's gonna catch air and go over. Ben Cannon with a terrible tumble down Charlotte Motor Speedway's front straightaway. And he's literally gonna flip right over the start-finish line to complete his lap. And then he's going to tumble right over Billy Bishop in the 54. Jason Lager involved, Jackson Phillips involved, many cars involved. This is from Zach Cole's view. You see Ben Cannon flipping over. He's going to clock Jason Lager right about there. And then he spins through the grass right over the North Carolina Education Lottery sign. And he's going to save the car from utter disaster because he has Jackson Phillips a full song right there. Let's get back to the restart here from Charlotte. And lights are out on the pace car. It's going to be Cole Daly, Dustin Dom Cash, Ken Block, DJ Kirker, Chris Wetz, Dale Siegel Jr., Luke Walker, Paul Fod, Nick Capps, Matt London, Jackson Phillips, Nick Duncan, Zach Robinson, Ken Johnson, and Billy Bishop. Your race field. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made history here in the Phillips Nationwide Series. The shortest field in a single race. 16 cars literally on the lead lap. That's it. 16 cars are on the lead lap. But most of these cars have pretty significant damage. So what are we going to see? Are we going to see a mixed field? Or are we going to see these guys battling for the win here at Charlotte? I don't know. We're going to have to find out because this is a mixed bag. 16 cars left. A lot of cars have damage. We're going to see what happens here in the final laps here at Charlotte. Cole Dowley in the 5 going to lead them down to the restart, followed by Dom Katz, Ken Block, Morgan Perez, DJ Kirker, Chris Wetz, rounding out your top 5. And the green flag is set to fly. And the green flag's in the air. Cole Daly leads him down. And let's see what happens with a lot of cars damaged or not up the or not running on pace here. And a split group already here at Charlotte. Here comes Ken Block 02 on the inside. DJ Kirker 22, Dom Cap 16. Looks like they're the only cars who's going to battle it out for the win. Not so sure about the 56 car Chris Wetz, the 17 of Luke Walker. I don't know about them, but it's going to be between these 4 drivers. Ken Block 02, DJ Kirker 22, Cole Daly 5, Dom Cap 16, and now it's going to be Chris Wetz in the 56. He's gaining a little ground. 17 car Luke Walker gaining a little ground, but not so much. It's still going to be between these 4 or 5 drivers here. Going to battle it out for the win. Here comes DJ Kirker to the inside. On board. He's going to look to take the lead on an inside line. Can he do it down the back straightaway into 3? Yes, sir. DJ Kirker takes the lead away. And he will lead a lap for the first time in Season 2 for him. Remember, he dominated the points, but did not make the chase last season. And now it's going to be DJ Kirker 22, Cole Daly 5, Chris Wetz 56, Ken Block 02, and Dom Cap 16, who's going to battle it out for the race win. Here comes Cole Daly in the 5. Chris Wetz 56 follows suit behind him, makes contact with DJ Kirker in the 22. Inside line's the way to go. Now we got a battle for second. Chris Wetz 56, Ken Block 02. 3 laps to go at Charlotte. Who is it going to be? Chris Wetz 56, Ken Block 02. Dom Cap 16. DJ Kirker 22 are going to battle it out with 2 to go. 2 2 laps to go. Cole Daly 5. Can block 02. Looking on the inside line. A lap and a half ago down the back stretch. Cole Daly 5. Can block 02. Gonna battle it out for the race win. Coming to the white flag. Jackson Phillips, Billy Fisher 54. They cross them as they cross the white flag lap. Who's gonna win it? Ken Block 02 out in front. Here comes Domcat 16 on the inside line. Half a lap to go down the back straightaway. It looks to be Ken Block's race. And it is. Ken Block, coming at a turn number 4, is going to see his first win at Charlotte. Ken Block wins the Time Warner Cable 600. And we're going to get you your finishing order here at Charlotte in just a second here. If we can get to the finishing order, that'd be great. There it is. And take a look at our race field. 1 car, 1 lap down. 16 cars on the lead lap. And the rest are literally out of the race. That is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. I have never seen anything like that. And folks, stay tuned. This is the Phillips Nationwide doubleheader. Up next on the Time Warner Cable Sportsnet is the Advocare 300 presented by Hell of a Good at Dover. That's going to do it for our coverage here from Dover, from Charlotte. And we're going to take you to Dover here on the Time Warner Cable Sportsnet. Don't miss it. The Advocare 300 at Dover. Good night, folks. Charlotte's in the books. Ken Block gets his first win in the Phillips Nationwide Series.